Hi, it's Frank and Angie with DiscoverCuencaEcuador.com and Discover Panama. We live local, we live frugal, and we're possibility thinkers. We think going abroad can be done on a frugal level. Anybody can do it. If we can do it, anybody can do it. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to spend $300 a foot on real estate. You don't have to, have $1 million in the stock market. And we show you how to do it. We do it, and you can know the ins and outs, and you can know everything up front. That's what our blog's all about, DiscoverCuencaEcuador.com. Now, there's some people, sometimes they write in with questions, and we answer their questions. They get the do-it-yourself Cuenca landing guide, and there's a lot of stuff covered in that. But if they still have questions, which is not typical after they get the guide, but if they have some questions I think are important for maybe more people to hear the answers, we'll do a video or two. So with that, Angie, was there
Yes.
a question?
This is in the landing guide, our answer, but I think that we can elaborate a little bit more on it. It's from John and Amy. They're thinking about moving to Cuenca this coming year, and they have 3 kids, ages 11, 10, and 7, and they cannot find any information on English-speaking schools for them in Cuenca, and they're wondering if there are any in Cuenca.
Yeah, like you said, we do list schools in the guide, but beyond lists of schools, I think people with children need to understand, when you come to a place like this, Cuenca's not a small town, but it kind of has a small town feel to it. It's not really, even though a lot more international people are moving here, it's not a huge city like Buenos Aires or Mexico City or something. And so there's not necessarily the kind of English international schools that you're looking for. And the thing is that a lot of the foreigners they just homeschool. But there's also local schools that the teachers, they do speak some English. So it is possible to put your child in a local school and he'll be able to, the teachers will be able to communicate with them in English, but they don't put themselves out as English schools because they're not. The feedback we get from that is that a lot of the children, when they're surrounded and when they're in a local Spanish school, but with English speaking teacher or two in the school, that they pick up Spanish very quickly. I mean, you could expect them within the first year of their school to be speaking Spanish, and what a wonderful, amazing thing for a child to be bilingual. I know when I was put into an American school when we came from Italy, and I was 9 years old. The teacher didn't speak Italian. It was sink or swim. It was really traumatic at that age. The first day was, but I got over it and I learned English, as you can see. So it's a good thing, to put the child in. That's a good experience, and it's cheaper. It's way cheaper to put your child in a local school than to put them in an international school. But if you're rich, the point is they don't have that here. It depends on who you are. But they can your child can be comfortable in a school because they're still going to be able to relate to a teacher or two in a school in English, so they're not totally at a loss like I was when I was 9. But you know how children are, they just adjust. The harder it is, the quicker they adjust. Really, that children are like that, and we should all be more like children. We should just absorb our surroundings and just go with the flow. I think that a lot of times we age, and we just get set in our ways, and I think that's one of the reasons that was on my list of why I had a long list of why I wanted to go abroad. It wasn't just, there's some major reasons, but there's a lot of other reasons, like, well, I wanted to be less sedentary, I wanted to walk. But one of the other reasons that I haven't mentioned before was that I don't really want to do the same thing every day. I really like my brain and my, to be challenged, and I like to learn new things and do new things. And I think that's a good thing. And for a child to be put into a school that they have to learn Spanish, I think that gets them used to that kind of challenge early, and that's what happened to me. and I think it's really an asset for human beings, for a person to have.
Exactly.
And then when they get older, they can they have had that experience as a child, and so they can maintain that. So many people have difficulty adjusting when they go abroad, because like I said, they just have done the same thing over and over. So we recommend to put them in the school, local school, and so thanks for asking, and maybe we'll see you down here. Have a wonderful day. Frank and Angie, thanks for writing in Cuenca, Ecuador. Discover CuencaEcuador.com and Discover Panama. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.